aside from the ones from the magistrate.
Is this the one that we revoked?
No, that was Guadalupe Guerrero. Well, Jose Guerrero. We were just talking about it. That was the 2B.
He's in jail?
No, he's here.
Come up, Jose Guerrero. So he has a felony assault from January,
Yes.
and then our assault here. Let's do PC because I don't remember anything.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Guerrero, you are charged with assault causing bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do
Hold on, second offense, and it's still being treated like a first? That's not luck, that's strategic lawyering. Would you give someone a second chance like this?
probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On June 14th, 2023, an officer was dispatched to a residence in reference to an assault call for service. The complainant entered into a storefront to make the report. The officer identified the complainant by his hunter's identification card. The complainant stated that he and his family were at their residence.
Did you catch that? Just a smell of alcohol, and you could be doing a decade behind bars. Texas doesn't play when it comes to repeat DWIs.
In Harris County, Texas on June 10, 2023. And he stated that some friends later identified as the defendant came over to the residence to discuss the complainant working at their residence located in Cleveland, Texas. The complainant described the defendant to be in his mid-20s to early 30s, and they were all sitting around, and Miss Bougon asked the complainant if they could drink while they ate. The complainant did not have any issues saying yes to the request. Then Miss Bougon then asked the complainant if he could play music while they ate, drink beer, and talk. The complainant stated that while he was looking down at his phone attempting to start playing music, the complainant's son, Jose, struck him in the face with his left side, causing it to be swollen. The complainant stated he believed it was a close fist punch, but was not sure due to him looking at the ground at his phone. After the defendant struck the complainant, all three parties left the premises. The complainant stated that after the altercation on June 11, 2023, he felt pain and discomfort.
This isn't just a slap on the wrist. It's an entire lifestyle shift: classes, service, sobriety, and one slip. You're starting from zero again.
In his mouth and thought it was a broken tooth, but the pain got increasingly worse, where he felt like he needed to go to the emergency room. The complainant went to the hospital.
Here's the twist: if you can't pay the fine, you're not walking away. Every $100 unpaid, that's one full day behind bars. Justice or just a financial trap?
At a later date, and then called officers under 13.
Okay, so what happened in the felony case then?
Yes. So on January 12, 2025, an officer met with the complainant who stated her boyfriend began going through her phone and accused her of cheating. The defendant grabbed the complainant by her arms and squeezed them, causing pain. The defendant then punched her in the face and threw her to the floor. The defendant then stomped on the complainant's head several times, causing pain and for her to bleed from both ears.
Mr. Guerrero, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect every person of Harris County. Do you understand? If I find that you become a danger in any way whatsoever, I'm going to make your bond so high you're going to have teeth falling out. Do you understand? You are not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication, and I'm going to test you like crazy. In fact, I'm going to send you for a drug test right now. Do you understand? If I find that you're using, it's really not going to go well for you. You're not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to go where they live, where they work, anywhere. When you run his license, see if he has a valid Texas driver license. So, Miss,
It says that, oh wait. It says, his CDL is
Cortez?
unlicensed.
if you do not have a Texas driver license and or liability insurance in your name, you are also not allowed to drive. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm sending him for a drug test now. If you fail to go test, if you fail to come back, a warrant for your arrest will issue. Take the test, you must come back. Okay, take a seat for me.
Council for reset.
2553123.
Okay?
Mr. Heygood,
Yes.
and he's here, and we're asking for a walkthrough. And they've spoken with the complainant.
Hey, good, come up, please.
This is more than a courtroom confession, it's emotional damage laid bare. Sometimes the bottle isn't about fun, it's about pain.
Mr. Burns, are you hearing this too? Oh, you have. You are Mr. Heygood.
Sir.
Mr. Heygood, you are charged with violation of a bond condition or protective order. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay, Sebastian.
All right. On February 24th, 2025, officer was dispatched in reference to a possible violation of protective order and made contact with Patty first, who stated that her ex attempted to contact her via Fortnite on an Xbox game system.
It's my jam. Fortnite? It's my jam.
He stated that she received messages under a username OBT Heygood and LLUVVMPE. Message she received stated saying, "Hey you, I meant your voice," and then received several friend requests. And she knew that the complainant would have stated that from her experience, that was linked to the defendants.
So he's trying to contact you through Fortnite.
Right, through the messaging system at the Xbox.
Right. Okay. All right. Mr. Heygood, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I want you to know now that the Texas Constitution does not allow me, but in very, very limited circumstances, to have a hearing to hold someone at no bond. You are now charged with a violation of protective order, and I'm putting conditions on your bond now. If I find that you violate these conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at zero bond. No bond, and I will do it in a heartbeat to protect every person in this county. You understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
So the problem is that he's got an impeding breath, I guess, against the same person now, right?
Yes, Judge. Just for the court's awareness of with the complainant, she's not on board or anything like that. I think counsel and I have agreed that, no contact is going to be best moving forward. There's some issues with the cases that we'll look over,
Okay.
but just wanted to bring that to your attention.
What about bond? Because we need to set a bond, and
There's a $5,000, I think they've requested a $5,000 bond.
okay.
I'm asking for a $1,000 bond. And if I may, Your Honor, during the altercation, I showed the state a video that shows her being very violent. And during that altercation, his Xbox was broken. So he's denying I don't know how Xbox works. I don't know how Fortnite works.
Hey, you never played Xbox?
Judge, my 10-year-old plays it.
PlayStation or an Xbox?
My 10-year-old plays it excessively. But
You never played Xbox?
I don't. I mean, I've tried a little bit, but 2 minutes.
Oh my Lord. I mean,
I can't. I just get killed.
help me. I know what you're getting for Christmas. It's not the worst in the world, Mr. Heygood, but no means no. And I want you to understand that we're absolutely serious. If I find that you try to message this person through any means, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand?
Understand.
I believe that everybody deserves a chance, but I'm only going to give you one. I will not give you any more. 10. So I'll set the bond at $3,000. I'm going to grant you a PR bond today, but you're not going to get another one. You will sign orders now not to have any contact with this person, not to use any marijuana, not to use any alcohol, illegal drugs. If I find that you're using, you pick up another case or you try to have contact by any means necessary, I don't care what it is, I will put you in jail.
Sir,
You understand?
I understand clear as day.
Okay, it's a bond set at 3. PR bond granted. And then, so I'm going to have you monitored through breach also, don't worry. So you're also not doing possession weapons as well. So you've got a lawyer, just listen to him, he'll take care of you even though he doesn't play Xbox. And then just, you know what's right, you know what's wrong.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
Cortez.
You are Joe Cortez.
Yes.
Mr. Cortez, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
On March 4th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to a disturbance call and made contact with the complainant witness, who stated that the complainant witness is her father. The complainant witness stated that her father had arrived and was attempting to load a shotgun as he was upset from a previous incident.
He was loading a shotgun?
He stated that a witness, her grandmother, and her were attempting to take the shotgun from him when the defendant hit the complainant on her left eye multiple times with a closed fist, causing pain. She stated that as he was holding the shotgun, the defendant stated to her that he was going to kill her, grappling his hands against her neck, applying minimal pressure as she was walking his hands. The witness stated that the defendant had been upset due to a car accident and that today he was loading a shotgun. And when her and the complainant attempted to take it away, the defendant hit the complainant in the face multiple times. Officers observed the defendant as he was still holding a shotgun shell in his hands when officers arrived and observed a red mark on the complainant's left eye and forehead area.
So was it all captured?
He's currently unemployed and lives with CW Judge. That's as far as I got with him in terms of anything going for him.
I got to tell you, your lawyer wants me to give you a PR bond, but Mr. Cortez, I got to tell you, you scare me, dude. You're on bond for a DWI third right now. You're allegedly loading a shotgun. You got all this. You scare me. The last thing I want is more blood or a dead body. You know. So don't say anything. I'm just telling you why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is my fear is that, you know, something even more egregious happens. If we give you a PR and you go back, there's nowhere else to go. And the last thing I want is a dead body. We have enough drama in this life as it is. You know. I'm sorry, man. I can't. It scares me.
Yes.
You know. I am ordering you now not to have any contact with complaining witnesses in this case and not to go within 500 feet of where they live or where they work. Do you understand? I don't know if you're going to bond out, but if you do, I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not anywhere near where these people live. Do you understand, Mr. Cortez? Life is too short to live the next 30 to 40 years in a 6x9 box. It's not. It's way too short. You understand? All right. Thanks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Cortez. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit.
This is we're clean open to you.
Oh, you.
We're not doing time served. We talked to you last week about playing open and it first.
It's not written as such then. Huh?
It's without regret.
Because look, it says 3 days credit.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So basically, essentially, I guess the state and your lawyer do not have an agreement as to what kind of punishment. So you're coming to me to punish you in this case. Are you okay with this?
John.
Okay. Understand that, you know, it's a first DWI. You know, we're all allowed to make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes. Everybody's human. But the problem is if you continue to make mistakes and you endanger other people's lives, that's when we have problems. And that's why we have harsher punishments, because we need to somehow get you to learn you can't keep doing this, because at some point, God forbid, something happens where you maim or kill someone. That's what we're trying to prevent. You have to understand that what we're doing now, the proverbial slap on the wrist, will not happen again. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Not only that, because this DWI is going on your record, if you get pulled over, an officer's going to run your record, they're going to see that you're a prior DWI. If you smell like alcohol, what do you think they're going to do? Probably right. So if I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I would never get into a car because it's a huge risk. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to sentence you to 3 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. But like I said, from now on,
We were pleading to defer, Your Honor.
oh, you want to defer? Oh, that's more different because here it says.
I don't know why the people were in the state offered time served. We were coming to you for defer.
Okay. Is this what you want to do?
All right.
Okay, so this is a big difference, right? The defer, and thank you for telling me.
That's the next, yeah, for probation.
So this is a probation where you must complete several things, right? If you do it, then good things will happen, right? What? Okay, so I guess we'll do 180 days. Probated for, I'm sorry, so we'll do deferred for 1 year. As part of the probation, you must complete a DWI education class. You must do a victim impact panel. You must maintain a guardian interlock throughout the entirety of this case. No drugs, alcohol, random urinalysis. So anything else?
Gavel, no shouting, just truth. That's not judgment, that's life coaching from the bench. Real talk from a judge who's seen too many broken lives.
That you would work?
Community service, did you already say that?
I mean, what does community service do? You know, it's, I'd rather have him take a class and learn something than just mindless, just. Do you have any children, Mr. Cortez? Do you have any children?
Yes.
No? Okay, I'm just gonna do just these, even though you're doing a deferred, officers will still see this. You get pulled over, they're probably still gonna give you a hard time regardless. So, but regardless, whenever, no matter how old you are, no matter where you go, you're on a date, you're with the Queen of England, if you have something to drink, don't get into a car. Do you understand?
Got it.
If you violate this probation by testing dirty, picking up a new case, you don't do your stuff on time, I will issue a warrant and we will have a hearing to determine whether you violated this probation. If you do, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Sure.
All right, how do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Counsel for reason.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold it for for 1 year, get everything done, and then things will go well for you. Is that it?
That's great, Judge.
You done?
Yeah.
Thank you.